everybody, Poppa here. I'm going to do a Thanksgiving stuffing. It's going to be cranberry Jimmy Dean sausage, a little apple, celery, carrots, onions, cornbread, and sage. Maybe I'll throw in some thyme, and I think it's going to be really good. I may even surprise you with some gravy. Let me show you this stuffing. This stuffing's a great stuffing for turkey, for anything. We just happen to be cooking it with the pork right now. So let's talk about the players. Little Louie's, my favorite wife, the best seasoned garlic pepper on the planet. And Little Louie's fabulous gal too. Some thyme and some sage, some dried cranberries, celery and carrots, onion, or onion as Casey calls it, and some nice flat leaf lettuce. Some nice cornbread that's been dried out, okay? You want it a little dry, you don't want fresh cornbread. So what I did is I had fresh cornbread, but then I cut it into squares on a sheet pan and roasted it for about 2 hours at 225 to get it just how I like it. Now, Jimmy Dean sausage coming right up. Then while the Jimmy Dean sausage is cooking, I'm gonna peel and chop this apple and add it to the celery, the onions, and the different herbs and the cranberries in some butter, get them nice and soft. Then we'll fold in the cornbread into the Dutch oven that we're gonna cook the stuffing in. And I take about 3 cups of stuffing and pour it. Now with stuffing, when you're making stuffing, you want it to feel spongy. If you put the liquid in and it's just mush, you got too much liquid. If you put it in and it's too hard, you don't have enough. So you want it kind of bouncy, kind of spongy. So I'll show you that when I get to that point. Okay, kids, here comes the Jimmy Dean sausage. Now we're gonna cook this sausage. We're gonna use about 2/3 of it. We're gonna hold back some of it that's cooked for a gravy. But we wanna use this pan because like turkey, when you're making a gravy or something, you usually start with the pan juices and all that. And since we're doing a pork chop on smokers and a grill, we don't have those pan juices. So I'm gonna try and use some of the fat from the Jimmy Dean sausage as the foundational grease or fat for the gravy. So let's go here. We'll brown it and I'll come right back. Okay. Beautiful job with the sausage and a little caramelization on it. Okay, let's make this with a little olive oil and a little butter. Because we like butter, we like olive oil. Real simple. Onions, celery and carrots. Stir it up good. We're gonna get these nice and softened. A little desert gold never hurt you. Get some little citrus in there, a little sesame, a little garlic, also some little Louie's. In the pan, baby. Stir it up, we'll get this nice and softened, and then the apples will come along. Okay, kids, the apple, bigger chunks. Try and get them coated with some oil so they don't turn brown in the pan. Citrus is a good thing to squeeze on cut apples too. Get these softened. I might even use the top for a second. Now, this seems tricky. It's not. I'm just, we're making the stuffing, which you can do for any protein, any meal. We're using it for the pork chop, which is really fun. I'm pretty excited about this dish. Okay, let's give it 5 minutes. Got that? 5 minutes. Okay, the apples are soft. The cranberries, might be just a few too many. Starting to smell like the holidays in here. Get the sage and the thyme in there. Did someone say sausage? No. Rest for gravy. Parsley? Boy, this is starting to look like a good dish, don't you think? Okay. Start right there. Chicken broth. Put it down just a little bit. Try and get it as good and soaked as I can. I think that's about right. Kind of mix it up really good. Kind of spongy. It's a little springy. Okay, it's ready to go to the oven for about 35 minutes. Okay, let's make some gravy, some andouille gravy. So we're gonna take 2 little pats of butter. Normally, I would have saved, reserved more of the andouille juice. Okay, here we go. I'm listening to my pan, it's not loud enough. So I turned it up. 1/3 of a cup of flour. Kind of like making a roux and then you add milk. So I'm gonna get a little bit of brown. Maybe just hit it with a little more butter. Man, gravy's a feel thing. Let's start folding the milk in. About 1/3 of it first. Stir it really good. Now it's too loud, so I'm going to turn my pan down. Make sure we break it up to get all of the flour and butter and stuff off. I turned it down really low now. Creole seasoning. Gonna hit it. Like I say, hit it. I'm not violent. Well, sometimes I am in the car. Well, I think I am. Here we go. A little big Poppa Hallelujah. Stir it up some more. Delish. Let's hit it with some more. Okay, now, this will continue to thicken. So what we want to do is have a little bit of milk on the side when you serve it, just to thin it out if you need it. A little thicker and I'll pull. Might as well taste it, huh? Very good. Papa's happy. Just get a little thinner and then I'm golden. Okay, we're done. It's exactly how I want it. How fun is this? I think it's really fun. Okay, let me just spread it a little more evenly here. Plate 1. Papa Bear plate coming up. Okie dokie.